right here. Yeah. Alrighty. Man, it looks so grainy. Why does it look so grainy? There we go. Just in the picture. Man, maybe it's super bright in here. All right, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? What are we doing? I'll tell you one thing I'm doing. Hi, Tara. Been busy making these brick samples I showed you guys yesterday. They actually turned out pretty cute. Let me grab one so I can show you. They turned out pretty cute. So, that's what they look like. So I took that sack and I burned it or sealed it, and I was able to fit 2 in 1. Pretty cool, huh? So now that easily fits in a flat rate envelope, or a flat letter envelope, and I'm gonna mail those bad boys off today. I just finished them and I just need to seal them. Look at that. 73 cents, and the only reason they're 73 is because I actually included of the month, the warmer of the month. I'm not very smart at getting these out late because I don't know if you guys know. Well, hopefully you know this was released yesterday that this bad boy sold out. So hopefully those that have already wanted this warmer have already bought it. That's why I always share so much in the beginning of the month about the specific warmer, because if my clients are going to want it, they're going to jump on it as soon as they see it, you know? I don't usually have somebody that like asks me towards the end of the month for that month's warmer. So anyway, that's going in. I should have got those out earlier. I honestly did not think, you know, we never know if the products are going to sell out or not, so bad business habit right here is waiting and getting my smell mail out late. So I will not be doing that for November, because this Snowman Warmer, I don't know if you guys got it. I'll show you really quickly. It's super, super cute. Of course, I have a huge mess going on today, of course. Always a mess. It's a really good thing I have my own little office. If you can have your own little office, I recommend it, because it used to be my living room was a mess, and now I can shut the door and contain it. I make them, Felicia. I don't. These, what do you mean stickers? So these are labels I just make right on Avery, not in Avery, in Microsoft Word. And yeah, I just make those. Those are the addresses. Stickers, I make them if you ever use avery.com. So the first thing I do is, if it's going to be like a custom label, I go to Canva. I use Canva for everything. Instead of having multiple different apps, I stuck with Canva, and I bought the subscription to kind of do the pro. So I do everything I want on Canva. I can make kids' birthday cards, I make thank you cards, I make flyers, any kind of promotional ads or anything that I need to print, I make there, because you can do so much in Canva. I love it. It's like one of my favorite apps of all time, because not only can you play with it on your phone or work on your phone, but I can literally pick up my iPad or hop on my desktop and it's all still there. So like if I was just working on something on my phone, I can pick it up on my computer. And so I just think it's so easy. Then I can print from my computer. I can take the image. So then I save that image, and then I will load it to whatever labels I'm going to print. So if I print Avery labels, I usually use avery.com. I don't buy Vistaprint stuff because it's just so expensive. So if I'm going to print like postcards or something flyer-ish promoting, I either print it from home, or I'll do like an upload to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, something that's cheap, and then just have them print a bunch of them for me. I did use Vistaprint recently for my realtor packages, but that was it. So, and I mean, honestly, I was going to print them locally, but the guy that quoted me a lot more than Vistaprint, I was just like, I ain't having it. So I try to do it the cheapest route. I am really not that creative, and I don't have time to spend doing a lot of really cutesy stuff, so I don't. So I just try to do something quick, simple, still make it look kind of cute, and then get it out the door. But I always buy labels from Amazon or Walmart, I guess. Yeah, wherever I can. Oh yeah. I honestly don't know how you run a business without a printer. So, I got really tired of using laser jet ink, which is why I invested in that, thermal printer. Sorry, I'm spacey. And I love that for printing out things really quickly. Like, I made those, my address label. I made like just a really quick, snapshot of something to put on a bar. So I made those with the thermal printer, and I love it because it's super easy. There is no ink. But if you're looking for a printer, I do like laser jet printers just because the print quality is usually there. Do a little bit of research. But I ended up with an Epson, I don't even know what it's called, but you squeeze the ink into the ink cartridges or ink area. I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I can show you a printer, but I definitely think investing in a printer is crucial. It's tax write-off, and you can just do so much from home. I try to, do everything I can from here, and if I have to go out or outsource something, then it's going to be worth my time. Okay, so the the Snowman Warmer is so cute. I actually need to do a video on this. So if you get this warmer, and you're not making promotional pictures or taking pictures of things that you have in hand, people want to see your actual photos. They want to see your videos. People want to see you. So something that I have really been working on lately is getting myself seen with our products. But look how cute that guy is. So if you get him, do a little unboxing video on your public page if you want to. Do it on your VIP page or your public page, whatever it is, but just do something that showcases it, because I do think this guy's going to sell out really quickly. I'm all backwards. There's less than 90 days. Alexa, how many days till Christmas?
Christmas will start in 65 days.
65
Saturday,
days.
December 25th, 2021.
Okay. So, everybody, 65 days till Christmas. You have 65 days to get moving. No, I can't make it look right. On your orders. So, this guy will come out. The Snowman will be out. Kick off to Christmas. This is our November warmer. You can still get it in as a subscription up until the 28th of the month. So if you want to get it and do a video. That is my #1 challenge right now, is I don't see a lot of you girls and guys posting. I don't see a lot of you posting publicly. I don't see you posting on your private VIP pages. I want to see that. That is one of my biggest things. I'm like, we should never wonder if you are a Scentsy consultant. You should let that be known, okay? Get out there and let people know that. It really is just such a busy time. So being new to the area, I had a new customer order from my website, and I immediately reach out to her, and then I go and drop off like a little sack of samples and a catalog, and was like, thank you, in a scent circle. And she messaged me back and was like, call me. So I called her, and I was like, hi, my name's Kristen. I was the awkward person at your mailbox trying to decide if I should run it up to your door or leave it in your box. And she was like, I'm so thankful that you reached out to me. The last girl that I was ordering from, I never heard from her. I never met her. She never sent me an email or anything. And I just kept buying from her. And then all of a sudden her page disappeared. And I was like, I will never do that to you. I am so thankful for you. And she's like, I always order so much and blah, blah, blah. So, a little bit of customer service goes such a long way. And yesterday she just ordered almost $230 in wax. So, I'm really, really excited to have met her. But, you know, if I didn't reach out to her and do like a small gesture for, you know, up my customer service, you know, she might have looked for somebody else, or she might have been like, okay, this person's not gonna respond to me, or, you know, whatever. But I just think just doing that little bit, letting people know you're a Scentsy customer. They want to buy Scentsy products, especially for the holidays. People want their houses to smell good. And I know even I have a tendency to be like, okay, no one's going to buy Scentsy today, or do I have to reach out to somebody today and ask them to buy? So you got to get out of your own little like bubble. Okay, we have to step out and say, we're going to jump out there and just ask somebody something, or share something new, or just something. Just do something new with your business, and reach out to somebody. Felicia, the Epson printers, yeah, I do like it. And I bet you if you wait a little bit around Black Friday, you're going to find a good deal for some of those printers. So I would wait. I'll share with you. Mine's Epson. It says ET2720. So I do like it because I don't... Woo! Hello. I don't feel like I'm constantly buying... I'm not constantly buying inkjet cartridges. That light back there is driving me crazy. And I just buy these little squeezy things, and then you squeeze it into the printer. So it works out good. All right, Tara, you are waiting for your snowman to ship. That's exciting. It's really cute. I do like this warmer. I think it will be a big hit, and a good one to add to the collection. So share it when you get it, okay? Take some pictures. Post them on your VIP page. I know it can be scary. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking when you go live or do a video, but just take it from me. Once you start doing them, you get more comfortable doing them. And if you don't get likes or you don't get comments, who cares, okay? Just the other day, I was struggling with the whole comparing myself to somebody else. And you know what? I realized after I wasted so much energy just kind of feeling down about it, I was like, that's so stupid. Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, I'm not her. She's not me. We have completely different lives. We go through completely different things. We may have some similarities, but it's like apples and oranges. You don't compare the two. You just enjoy them, right? So I had to kind of step back, and it was kind of one of those internal struggle days, and I got my journal out, and I just started writing it down, and I just started writing like my feelings. And then in my feelings, in my writing, I was like answering my own questions, or kind of coaching myself to be like, stop comparing yourself to other people. Like someone who has 8,000 followers or 50,000 followers, it's like they've been doing it longer, or they've been doing something different, or they have something other things to offer. But it doesn't mean that you don't have something to offer to people as well. So we all do it. So that's my one little bit about your confidence today. We all do it to ourselves. We all beat ourselves up. You could be, you know, Miss Fitness model. You could be like the funniest person in the world, and it doesn't matter what other people are doing. Just do you and be exactly who you are, and people will appreciate that. Your customers will appreciate that and what you can do. And like I said, I don't do the coolest gifts, the coolest gift boxes. I don't do that kind of stuff. I can't. I don't have that talent. And I also don't have that patience, or that amount of patience that it may take, or creativity. So I do what works for me. I'm really good at being consistent. So I do something that I can do consistently, and it's simple. And I want to be able to do things that quickly, that don't take a lot of my effort and a lot of my time, because I want to use my time to do other things, like working out, or being at my kids' baseball games, or soccer games, whatever. So just, you got to do what works for you, and stop comparing to others, because everybody struggles, and everybody looks at each other, and we always think that they're doing it better than me or than I ever can, so why am I going to ever go out there and try to do it too? Can't do that. Can't do that to ourselves, and can't do that to your future, because you have no idea who needs you and who you're speaking to or whose life you can change, even with Scentsy, okay? So do you guys hi, I'm so glad to see a few of you on here today. Do you have any questions for me or anything? I am your star director. I have been with Scentsy for over 10 years, so I like to think I know some of what to do, how to earn free trips. Thanks, Erica. I bet you look great. Did you have your baby? So I like to think that I have some kind of knowledge that I can offer, but I mostly want to be here so I can answer questions for you guys and help you. A lot of you may think that, you're in it alone. You're not. A lot of us are the same. We go through the same struggles every month. We all start from zero. Every year, it's always that push to get the annual sales. It's, a push to recruit people. So we want to grow, but, we're not doing it alone. So I want everybody to know that, it just takes a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of confidence to stick with it. And I am so proud, especially like women like you, Erica, who I see constantly, time after time, month after month, putting in some work, placing orders, and, doing things to better yourself for your business and for your customers. So I think that goes 5 weeks. Yay! I think that goes really far, and it really does say a lot about you. So one of the things that I did want to talk about too today that I wanted to mention, and I just feel like the parallels between them are just so on point. So I was a officer in the Navy. I graduated college and I did ROTC there, and then I commissioned into the Navy with my scholarship. So I was thrown right into, a bunch of different scenarios, or it's like a tough situation, I was a young woman, and I was told to go and take charge and be like a mentor / mommy to these grown men. And it was like, what are you talking about? I have to do that? And I was like, I can't do that. I can't tell people what to do. Or, I didn't think I could, because they weren't my peers. They were older than me. Some of them were older than me, and some of them were younger than me. So it was really hard for me to do that. But one of the things that I noticed between what I faced in the military and what I face every day working from home is that I had to tell myself I could do it. And, in the Navy, in the military, I have somebody telling me what to do. I had somebody from the top kind of telling me what to do, kind of guiding me. And I do have that with Scentsy as well. We have a huge home office that if I was to pick up the phone today, which I did earlier, and call and be like, well, I need help with this, or how can I go about changing this, or what would be your best advice to get this moving, this part of my business moving. So we have that with Scentsy, but then I also have other Scentsy reps that I can call and, pick their brains and ask them ideas. So I don't want you to think that we are, just because it is your independent business doesn't mean that you don't have someone available to help you and to not hold your hand, but give you ideas. And then, of course, we have multiple different ways other than Scentsy's home office. We have a lot of resources here. We have a lot of resources on YouTube, Pinterest, and all the different Facebook community groups that you can join. So that was one of the parallels that I was thinking about. And then the second one was, I don't have somebody telling me what to do every day. So then, I come to days like the other day where I was struggling. I was like, what am I going to do today? What's my plan? And then all of a sudden it was noon, and then all of a sudden it was 3 o'clock, and my kids were coming home, and I was like, okay, well, there's the day. But what I failed to remember was, I set my own agenda, I set my plan, and if I am not proactive and kind of making my own schedule, then nothing's going to get done, or nothing that I need to get done or that my customers need from me will get done. So we have to kind of take it in our own hands and be our own leader. I know it is a lot to do when you are struggling with, I'll use Felicia for example. If she's struggling to make labels, like that's part of your advertising and your marketing, and that's a hard thing that if you don't have a good kind of system in place, then you'll feel behind. You'll feel behind everybody else because, you know, honestly, it's one of the quick ones that you can fix. And I'm glad you brought that up today, Felicia, because you can fix it with a printer, or you can get some printing help from Walmart or local CVS or Walgreens. So when you don't have those kinds of systems in place, that you do feel behind, but if you kind of tweak some of them, they might make you feel like you're doing better or like you're capable. So if you're struggling in any of those small areas or in a specific area like advertising, how to make things, I try to share some stuff. So if there's something more specific that you need, ask me, and I will do my best to find out whatever I can. I recently shared the holiday rack cards, which these would be a great thing for you to get printed out. If you can't print these out at your house, go to Walmart. I know they print these out. They can print out paper. I think UPS does it too. But so those were the two parallels. Sorry, I know I kind of go all over the place. Sorry, I wanted to read Erica's comment. Yes, you were number 5. So you were number 5 within my team, and I was so proud of you guys. Yes, Erica, you rocked, and I've been watching your sales, and you're doing really, really well. So even having a baby, so like, you know, and everybody goes through all kinds of different life circumstances and life changes, and even having a baby, Erica did it, and she's been rocking it. Okay, I showed you guys a little bit about the sample labels, but I can do a video on Avery, because honestly, Avery was what I first started using, and I just think it's so easy, because you can literally open up a template on Word or on Avery.com and customize. You can put a picture in there. I'll do a little video on that one, because I think that one is pretty easy to begin doing some training, or to begin making labels, custom labels at home, and without having to go through Vistaprint and stuff like that. So I will do that. I'm gonna actually, I should write that down, because I need this paper, because that would be easy for me to do that for you. Show you guys a little walkthrough. For those that have seen any of the training videos that I do, are they helpful? I was kind of curious. I opened my YouTube page to kind of put them all into one place. So if you're looking for some training that might have happened, or you want training on a specific thing, just head over to my YouTube page and you can look there. If you don't want to look through here on our Facebook page. Okay, so training idea, Avery, and then labels. I will actually show you on that Canva too, because if you're not using Canva, I swear your graphics could be that much better just from using Canva, because they have so many templates. You can just download it really quickly, plug in your information, and boom, use your graphics. It's like a one-stop shop. So I am all for one-stop places. I hate doing this and then taking it there and then doing it there and then, like, you know, moving. It's too much. Okay, so back to my parallels between, you know, kind of working for the man and working for yourself. So you don't have somebody telling you what to do when you get to work every day. And I know some of you are stay-at-home moms, and Scentsy may not be your full-time job, and a lot of you do have one main job and then another secondary job, and so Scentsy is not your full-time job. But you have to make time for it. If you really want your paychecks to grow, you have to make time for Scentsy, and you have to make time to do the things that actually are going to matter for your business. And I actually don't mean samples this time, because samples, I think sometimes we get so caught up in making them look so cute or making like 1,000 of them that we're not actually handing them out, or we're not actually following up about that sample. And I don't want you to get confused thinking that that's quality time in your business. Quality time in your business is going to be the one-to-one building relationships with customers. And customers, that's clients, that's friends, that's family, whatever it is. But, it's building that relationship with them, asking them how they are, reaching out to them. Do they need Scentsy? Obviously, when you're building a relationship with somebody, Scentsy, the thing that you want isn't always going to be the first thing that you should approach. So in the end, we don't have friends just to buy Scentsy from us. But, for your clients and for your customers that you don't have that friendship relationship with, obviously you can approach it differently. So for me, that is one of the biggest things that I think can change your Scentsy business, is building those relationships and nourishing them. So I have, after being with Scentsy for 10 years, I have customers that bought from me in the beginning, that I still call and I still ask them, do they need stuff? Or I'll reach out to them with a quick text and be like, hey, did you get this mail? Or hey, did you try that sample? But that's because I want to keep our relationship alive. I know a lot of people think that social media is not going to be the best place to do stuff like that, but it is. It's honestly the best. I can reach out to so many different people in one day, whereas I couldn't as a normal salesperson. I wouldn't have had the time, or they live in different states, or whatever the circumstances may be. So you have to use those to your advantage. And if you're not, then you're not going to be able to grow. You're not going to be able to, I hate to be the truth teller, but you're going to be standstill. And then you're going to be frustrated with Scentsy, and then think you can't do it, lose all your confidence, and your business is just going to go down the hill. So I don't want that to happen. And I want you guys to feel like, we've all been there. We all struggle. We all have specific things that drive us crazy, or specific roadblocks that we just cannot get over. So don't think you're alone, but also you got to make a plan to get over it. And you got to make a plan to decide that you're going to fix it. Like I said, if there's a system that you don't have in place, then you need to make a decision to fix that. And mainly focus a lot of your attention on building those relationships. Sorry, I'm writing my note. Okay. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Now that I brought home and finally getting settled, I'll be more stepping on my game into apps and programs and things. Felicia, I love it. Yes. Have to put the logo without the background. Okay, so Canva, I don't know if you have to join it as a pro, but there is a feature that I can remove the background of any picture. And I honestly do think that that's a pro. But there's also another app that's called Knockout, like NKO, and it's got a picture of a person, and you can like remove that person out. But if you send me a picture, I can help you do that. Since I have it pro. But I do think you have to have a pro in order to do that. Okay, so what else? Now that I bought home, finally getting settled, be able to stock more apps. I haven't really done much samples yet. Honestly, only a couple that I have with my starter kit. Okay, yeah, do samples. And I do love that if you have a little bit of extra money and you don't want to make your own samples, Scentsy, you can order some samples. If you're just going to be mailing out like 20, it might be worth it to not have to buy all of the different products. But if you have a plastic sack, you can put so much in this little sack, okay? You can put Scentsy soak. You can put washer whiff samples. All you need is that. Just don't put liquids in there. And you can make samples out of any products you have. Don't think you also need to go out and buy a bunch of different products. Sample products that you love, that you use, and that way you know exactly what's in them and what to tell people about them. I know. We all get busy with life. That's why I said if you just push schedule out a little time, okay? You have to have your me time, especially being a mom. You have to have your quiet time. I know it sounds so hard, especially when you have a newborn, but you have to have a little bit of your you time. And I don't mean for Scentsy to take your you time. You need a little bit of walking around by yourself, or a little bit of like meditation music, or like I put yoga music on sometimes and I'll just sit and just be quiet, because there's so many times when my kids get home I'm like, ah! And I'll tell you, I am so thankful that they are in school full time. It has been night and day from this school year to last school year, because last year I was pulling my hair out with their schedule, with teaching them this and teaching them that, and I would just, Scentsy falls on the back burner. And I know that happens. So if you can, schedule out 30 minutes of your day or an hour where you can go and schedule posts or do something that's gonna actually help you get customers. Life definitely gets busy, and I know getting new customers and building those relationships, it definitely takes some effort. Library last night, one of my regulars had mentioned she was interested in smelling the graham cracker crunch wax bar. Bought a sample with me last night to the club. Just go. See, I love that. And see, Felicia, you were thinking outside the box when you joined that club. I love book club. That is so good. I love book club, and I think that if any way you can get into the community, that gives you a leg up. So, you know, if your kids play sports, their local school, a local realtor, I mean, make friends with somebody outside of your norm. Or I had a hard time with this at the beginning of my Scentsy career, and I still do, actually. I will not just like go and walk up to somebody and be like, hi, my name's Kristen, I sell Scentsy, do you need something? No, don't do that. But go up to somebody and be like, hi, my name is, and can we be friends? It's such an awkward time when you're an adult to make friends. But recently, okay, so my son joined, we put him into soccer, our local soccer group, and the coach went home and told his wife, there's a Scentsy lady on the boys' soccer team. And so weeks after they have already been into soccer, and I asked her, I said, hey, Brighton really wants to have a play date with Grayson. Could we set that up? And she goes, yes. And guess what? My husband came home and told me that you sold Scentsy. So I've been looking high and low for a Scentsy lady. And I'm like, okay, so if I didn't say, hey, can we do a play day, would she have ever like actually reached out to me? Or do you think she would have just like went to my car and scanned it? Because that's how he knew I sold Scentsy, was from the advertisement on the back of my car. So, you know, if you don't go out there and introduce yourself, or, you know, meet that person that you see every day at the post office or at the library, you don't know what potential you have to, like, I don't know, be friends with them or affect or change their life. Or what if they become your best Scentsy consultant ever? So don't be afraid. Don't let that stuff hold you back. But then again, you don't have to be Scentsy lady only. You can also wear a shirt and quietly introduce yourself to someone, and then they'll be like, oh, she sells Scentsy. Erica, you just need a hat. But yeah, I do love having the sticker on my car. If you can find somebody that does a vinyl, or buy the one on the Scentsy Success store, that'll be good too. So yeah, these are great examples. Thank you, ladies, for hopping on and for letting me chat with you, because sometimes I could just ramble on about my experiences and things. Yeah, the coffee mug. Shoot, girl, take your blanket. Where's mine? I had plans to, wrap that blanket around you, take it out, just start like messing with it. But when you do that, make sure you have business cards. That used to be my, like, I'd kick myself because I'd be like, I don't have any cards on me, or I don't have any samples to give you right now that have my name on them. So keep a stack of catalogs in your car. You can even make up like a little tote bag. I have my little sample bag I was going to grab. But you can just make a little tote bag when you do make some samples, throw in some business cards or like little, this clear sacks. This is what I have in my car. So I have a few of these in my car that when I meet somebody, and I honestly don't even think there's a scent circle in there. There's just like 2 samples and 2 or 3 samples, my business card, a catalog, and a flyer. So have some of these with you when you're going out, when you're just going out and you're taking the kids. Like have a couple of these in the diaper bag or have them in your car. Because when you have that decal in your car and someone happens to ask you, which has happened to me, I remember on that Navy base, they were like, oh, you sell Scentsy? Yeah, hello, it's on my car. And I'd be like, here, take this catalog. So have some of these ready to go because these little packets, sample packets, gift packets, can be really valuable. And another little tidbit for if you have these and you want to get them to somebody and you're kind of afraid to ask them if they want Scentsy, just go up and be like, hey, can I give this to you? My contact information's in there. I don't know if you'd be interested, but I'd love to give this to you. And they think it's a gift, you know? They're like, can I give you this small gift? They don't need to know what's in it till they open it. And then you know what? You never know if someone's going to reach back out and be like, thank you so much. That was amazing. Yeah, business cards. I do. I will say though, Vistaprint, probably if you can design your own or even use whatever Vistaprint has. I recently made mine and I made the design on Canva, which I'm not even in love with it. I just needed some business cards. So I used a picture, put my name, put my title, put my website, phone number, email, and I just made these on Vistaprint. And honestly, Vistaprint was the cheapest place to buy them. So Erica, sadly, yeah, Vistaprint won't send there. I do remember that. But if you want me to ship them to you, I can even do that. Sagan did tell me about a service that will ship packages to FPO. So if you can't figure it out, ask me and I will mail them to you. I understand. I remember suffering in Spain because Vistaprint wouldn't make stuff. So that's actually when I learned to make my own. And I went, let me see if I even have any more. Yes, I do. This is cardstock. And so I made my own and then I printed them. So you can buy Avery business cards and they like fold and tear. You can do tearaways or you can cut them up into business card shapes. So it doesn't even have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be pretty. That didn't even have my face on it. I don't know what I was thinking. But just have something. You just need something to hand out. And I know Vistaprint, it sucks because that happened to me. So let me know if I can help you. I will mail them to you if you need, because I understand that scenario. But okay, what time is it? 2:40. Do we have any other questions? I didn't really finish all of the talking that I wanted to do today, but mostly my biggest takeaways from seeing my parallels, because my husband's actually going to be retiring soon, and we keep joking, and I'm like, and he wants to start his own business, and I'm like, not that he's lazy by any means, not that he's like unmotivated, it's just running your own business. It takes a lot of fire from within. It takes a lot of hunger. Like, you need to be the one that wants to go out there and get it. You need to have a plan, because you could end up like me on a day that I sat here and I was just like, all right, what am I going to do? Scrolling Facebook or scrolling Instagram, and then I ended up on TikTok, or, you know what I mean? Like, down that rabbit hole, which was not productive at all. And so when you have your own business, it's very important for you to take that step back and be like, okay, if I was working for somebody and I was getting paid $20 an hour, because I wouldn't work for less than $20 an hour, or 20. I mean, you know, at this point, I won't work for less than like $100 an hour. You can't pay me enough to work at your store. But if I was working for somebody, was I earning that $20? Was I earning that $50 in that hour? No, you know, like, honestly, can you say that you worked $50 an hour worth? Did I put in that much effort? And so, you know, when we have these conversations about him starting his own business, I'm like, okay, but you know, do you realize no one's going to be pushing you and no one's going to be telling you to get up and go to work and hurry up and get that done, or you have a deadline? No, you're the only one that's going to do that. So, you know, keep that with you, keep that fire, keep that hunger to reach those new customers and to, seriously make lists. I'm a list person. Make it a list. Check off your list as soon as you get things done. And you know, when it comes with ideas and all the creativity, be as simple as you want. Be as basic as can be. Don't go out there and try to impress everybody. You know, you're not going to do that. You're not going to have time for that. So just do what you can in the amount of time that you have, and just do it. I guess I have a hard time with people, you know, not doing it. No, not with everybody, with myself, like saying I'm going to do it and then not doing it. So we got to do that. So got to help ourselves, help our business. All right. That is my pedestal for the day. All right. We got 2 minutes and then I'll sign off. But do you guys have any other questions for those that are still on? Thank you again for watching or for jumping on here and conversating with me about this. I seriously will get on that Avery labels, how to make labels, how to do this. I will make a quick video. If I can find a fast one that's already, I'll look it up on YouTube and I'll find one, because there have been so many amazing superstar directors and fellow consultants that kill it. They like in these YouTube videos. I don't even know how people do it. I mean, like, how do you have time to edit these and like add in like I don't know, a cool sign off pay? I don't know. So gotta learn. If you're in it, if you want to learn, you gotta take it step by step. But I go to YouTube Academy all the time. So I'll hop on YouTube and I'll see if I can find one that's quick to show you how to make labels. But I will also do one for us so that we have it, and then I'll put it on my YouTube page too, so that there's a place. That's all I'm trying to streamline. Okay, well, have a happy Thursday. I know, and I'm so bad about, I actually will just jump on and be like, hey, who's there? Nobody's there. Okay. But I do try to keep this one planned so that, you know, at least you guys know when to expect me to jump on. But like I said, Felicia, if there's ever a question, just post it and let us know. That's amazing. Yay! I'm so proud of you for doing that. Live videos are hard because you feel like people are judging you, but who cares, right? And you don't have to look the best. You just jump on there and do what you got to do. I got dressed today and I actually put makeup on because I was doing other videos, and other promotions. So whenever I'm like putting on makeup and stuff, well, I also know that I'm going to come on live and I really don't want to look busted, so then I'll make myself look better. But you don't have to. You could be you. Do what you got to do. Sorry, I desperately need this. You need help to promote. Erica, I know you're in my VIP page, so you can always use my flyers. Use the flyers that we share. If you are promoting the same images over and over again, that gets a little redundant. But if you actually have the products on hand, take photos. Take a photo of the babies with their Scentsy buddies. Take a photo of, take your own photos. Do a quick little like boomerang or some kind of cool videos, or cool take on videos. And share that, because, you know, I think you get held up by not sharing. You're missing out on so much by not sharing because you're nervous about what to say or how to say it. If you just start posting them, it'll come easier, and you don't have to have the correct verbiage. Obviously have the correct name and how much the warmer or item costs, but you don't have to have everything perfectly written or said or hashtag everything. Just a couple hashtags will work, and share it. One of the things, it's kind of one of my pet peeves too, that I've seen from, I'm not calling anybody out, that I've seen from some of our fellow consultant pages, is you'll share other businesses or you'll share other people's ideas instead of sharing what makes you money. So think about it that way. Yeah, just start. I swear, if you just do it. Don't stop holding yourself back. I know it's scary, but if people don't like or they make a negative comment, then unfriend them, or or sometimes negativity could be a good thing, because then you can be like, well, honestly, this is why I'm doing this. This is me. I don't want to read what you wrote. When I started, I had so much better reactions and comments and things, posting and me using products and having me exactly 100%. If you promote a product, people want to see that you actually use it. They want to see, one, that you actually use the product, two, that you're going to stick with your business, and three, even if they don't like it, they're still seeing it. So that's one of the most amazing things that I had to get over. Like, just because I'm not getting likes doesn't mean people aren't seeing my stuff. That means they're seeing it, but they're not taking the time to comment, which is fine, because I can, if someone does like it, finally, then I have someone that I can be like, hey, you liked my picture. Thank you. Why did you like my picture? And then you can get some feedback. But just don't be scared to just do it. And like, if you were going to, so back to that whole, I see a lot of people sharing other people's products or other people's, other companies or whatever. You're putting more money in their pocket by advertising for them. So basically you're free advertising. So now I want you to think about it as, I'm only going to advertise for me, for money in my pocket, right? You wouldn't make a commercial for Ford car company. You would make a commercial for Scentsy, for you, for your brand, for your business. So anyway, okay. I know I'm so confusing and sometimes I can just go on a rant, but I hope it all made sense. And literally just, you got this, girl. Okay? It's the weekend, and I hope you guys have a great one, because I'm already looking forward to Friday. So, all right. Well, I'm going to hop off, and I will share some more videos later. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Thank you.